Hello everyone, hope you all are happy and doing well in life. Those of you who are watching me for the first time, I'm Aditya and I create videos around life, meaningfulness, relationship, career, mental health and a lot more other interesting topics. In this particular video, I'm specifically going to talk about one of the things that I did during my summer internship in my MBA program, and that exercise was super helpful when I was sitting for my final placements. So before I begin, I would like to tell you that I did my MBA from Indian Institute of Management, Amritsar. And as most of you who are, if in case you are doing your MBA program from any of the Indian B schools, you would be aware that Indian MBA program is largely a 2-year MBA program, if in case it is not the executive or the part-time program. The regular MBA program is usually a 2-year program. And a 2-month to 3-month long internship is sandwiched between the 2 years. So after first year, you go for your internship program, and then again you come back and you complete your second year, and then you sit for your final placements. During my MBA program, I got the opportunity to intern with Ogilvy & Mather, which is an advertising firm. I interned there with the Bangalore office of Ogilvy & Mather, and apart from the learnings, apart from the regular day-to-day work that I was part of during the internship program, one other thing that I specifically did and which was very, very helpful when I was summer placement was documenting the work that I was doing. I'll tell you that when I sat for the final placements, it was Group M, which is a media investment firm, and it was my first job that I was sitting for, and fortunately I was able to clear the final interviews primarily because of the exercise that I did during my summer internship program. So what happens? You go for your summer internship during the months of April, May, June, and your final placements happen somewhere around October, November, December, or it may happen in case of January, February, depending upon the placement cycle of your B school. So by the time you sit for the placements, final placements, you would have forgotten that what you actually did during your summer internships, right? You would have done maybe a lot more than you would be able to tell in your final placements. So if you develop the habit of documenting the work that you do in your summer internship, you would be able to talk about in a much better way, in a much compelling way in the final placements, that it will be very helpful in terms of clearing and converting your final placements call. Because ultimately the objective is to get a good job at the end of your MBA program. Summer internships are great, they add a lot of value to your resume, but ultimately you want to come out with a better placements at the end of the day when you graduate from the college. So summer internship, as you all know, that Indian B school, it's a 2 to 3 month long program, and you'll be working for around 20 to 25 days a month, so roughly 50 to 55 days during the entire summer internship program you will be working. Now in this particular summer internship program, just make sure that at the end of each day you're writing what you did during that entire day. It could be as basic as writing a mail to your senior asking for some approval or permission, or it could be as detailed as going into the field and doing some market research, interviewing the people. Whatever you do, even if it is very trivial, even if it is very basic, just mention that in the diary. Many of you might have the habit of diary entry, but many of you would not have this habit. Trust me, I also did not have, a lot of my batchmates did not have, but this exercise helped me a lot. And I was able to talk about it during my final placement because I could go through that diary, see what I actually did, and was able to talk about in a nice storytelling format in the final interviews, in the final placements. And then it was so fresh in the final placements that to the interview it looked as if I did some great work or I took great interest in that. When you will be sitting for the final placements, you will not have to think and recollect what you actually did, and you will not have just key points, but you will have a lot of small things also. You will have a lot of data to talk about, a lot of information to speak about your summer internship program. And understand, it's your summer internship, so nobody else will be knowing more than you in the final placements at what you did. And remember that since it's your summer internship, so you would be knowing much about it than anyone else, right? In the final placements, if you are able to speak about your summer internship with greater interest and great passion, you would be able to convert the final placements. And trust me, even if you have done a great job during the summer internship, but you do not have a lot of talking points in the final placements, it might leave an impression that, okay, you did maybe a shady work or maybe not so great work, or maybe whatever you have done was something which was done by any other intern, right? But if you have even those tiny details to mention in the final placements, I think that is going to make a key difference, right? So I hope you will try and utilize this particular exercise in your summer internship. There are certain campuses wherein candidates go for winter internships, so hence I thought of creating this video, because winter internships usually start in the month of December or January. So whichever internships you are part of, I think you can use this skill. So this was a little exercise that I wanted to share with you all, which can make a key difference in the final placements. I hope you found it meaningful and relevant. If you genuinely like the video, feel free to share it with the people in your network, people you care about, and people in your friend circle. Stay happy, take care.